Hi everyone, my name is Delaney Murphy, and the deaf person that I am going to be presenting on today is Niall DeMarco. Niall DeMarco is an American model, actor, and deaf activist. He is a prominent figure of the deaf and hard of hearing community who regularly advocates for visibility and language access. He is also the author of Deaf Utopia, which is a memoir regarding his life as a deaf person. Niall is also the founder of the Niall DeMarco Foundation, which promotes language access and the use of American Sign Language for deaf and hard of hearing children. You may have seen Niall in a variety of TV shows, the first of which is America's Next Top Model. In 2015, he became the second male winner of the show and the first ever deaf or hard of hearing contestant. The following year, in 2016, he became the first deaf winner of Dancing with the Stars, season 22. Niall also played a small role in the ABC drama Switched at Birth. Niall DeMarco was born in New York, 1989, to a multi-generational deaf family. Niall, along with his older brothers, parents, grandparents, and even great-grandparents, were all born deaf. As a result, Niall grew up speaking American Sign Language as his primary language. While he was bilingual, speaking both ASL and English, he rarely, if ever, used spoken English. Niall attended the Maryland School for the Deaf and later went on to Gallaudet University, specifically for the deaf. Niall's hearing loss can be described as both profound and congenital, meaning that he was born with it. When he and his twin brother were tested for their hearing screening as newborns, their mother was actually very excited to find out that they were deaf. Again, because he comes from such a supportive and loving environment, this was news for celebration because for Niall and his family, this was the cultural norm. Niall does not use any assistive listening devices such as a hearing aid or a cochlear implant. Instead, Niall communicates primarily through American Sign Language. And while he is fluent in both English and ASL, he does not use spoken English. In a recently published memoir titled Deaf Utopia, Niall talks about his experiences as a deaf person living in the hearing world. In the memoir, DeMarco expresses his gratitude for belonging to a deaf family and having a sense of community and belonging. In his memoir, Niall talks about his experiences on America's Next Top Model. For example, at one photo shoot, Niall's sign language interpreter needed to take a break and left Niall without any form of communicating with his contestants for hours. Niall grew very frustrated and even ended up crying. The clip was used out of context, and Niall felt like his needs were not being met or being accommodated in any way. He felt very frustrated at the way the show was portraying him. Niall DeMarco is also a very prominent producer. He's produced many different TV shows and movies throughout his career. And so one of the more recent ones is a documentary called Audible. And it's an inspiring story about a high school football player overcoming loss of his alma mater, the Maryland School for the Deaf. So this is the school that DeMarco attended and then used as inspiration for his short documentary. And Audible was even nominated for one of the 2021 Academy Awards. Another one of his projects is Deaf U. This is a Netflix reality series that follows the lives of deaf and hard of hearing students at his other alma mater, Gallaudet University. So this is where he attended college. And DeMarco states that growing up, I rarely saw anyone like me on TV. So Niall's goal here as a producer is to share the untold stories about deaf culture, community, and language. In 2016, Niall founded the Niall DeMarco Foundation to expand deaf children's access to language through the bilingual education approach. Through his foundation, DeMarco advocates for parents to teach their deaf children American Sign Language even if they plan on getting their child a cochlear implant or hearing aid down the line. DeMarco states, evidence shows that being bilingual improves their chances of speaking. Depriving them of ASL is denying them language. And here are my references. Thank you for listening to my presentation.